Alright guys, so today we got my 1991 Buick Skylark here. Today I'm overhauling all of the window openers. They all suck. So this motor's just gone. If you take a look here, see, those are not good noises. So we need to make that one have good noises. Actually, I'll show you guys how to take this off on that window over there. Alright, so we're gonna start here by removing this star bit screw. And under here we've got two large Phillips bolts. And then over on the side here we got a couple more Phillips bolts. Should be one right there and down here. So we're just gonna go ahead and remove those. Alright, once you get those bolts out, we're gonna slide this thing out. If I can do this with one hand here. Yeah, but you pull the handle all the way out. There we go. And then you just pull out here. There we go. There's like these compression fit things on these doors. So you have to get in there with a pry bar and take them off. Alright, so once you take off these four compression things, it should come off. There's these things at the top that you gotta kind of lift up on it, and then you gotta disconnect the window opener. It's just two screws on the door card. I'm taking out this tape that rolls the window up and down, and it's stuck, so that's great. Alright, so I got the pick out. Alright, so I got the tape out. I used the pick and just shoved it in here and kind of, you know, worked its way along. Who designed this at GM? Like, seriously. Why would you, like, this is also another reason why this window wasn't working. So apparently they have like more rubberized ones that don't want to snap in half every single time you roll the window up. So I'm gonna order that. I'm gonna order new motor, new tape, and where'd that thing go? Where'd it go? And new window guide. There's like this channel on the bottom of the window up in here. I don't know, you probably can't see it, but it's like this thing right here. There's a channel at the bottom of the window that this thing slides into, and that just came out on the driver's side, so I just put it back in for the time being, but I'm gonna replace all of those. Alright, so I ordered the parts. Safe to say we won't be needing this bullshit, so let's get rid of that there. I'm just gonna throw the door back together because I won't be getting the parts for a while. So I taped up the window, by the way. You probably want to do that so that your window doesn't fall down. I might add like a little piece of metal or something just so that you can get it down all the way so that no one can steal from me. Not that anyone would want to steal this. Alright, so I fucked up. Clear skies for the whole week turned into raining every single day, and now my tape is falling off the window. So I'm gonna take off this door card and wedge like a piece of metal, like I said before, inside of the, like underneath the window so that it doesn't fall down. I should have done that to begin with, but I didn't think it would be this rainy this weekend, so that's great. Alright, what we got going on here is some absolute fucking genius. Alright, so metal stake that I used to put my tent down, as you can see, thread it through here, this little hole in the window, and then stick it through this hole. Comes out and around, and then we taped it down just like that so that it stays where I want it to. And no tape, zero tape. Look at that, hardly any movement. It's resting. I'm such a genius. Door's not falling down for the rest of the week, hopefully. All secured up. I'm getting ready to take this tarp off. Alright, so I just disassembled this window motor. Everything seems fine until you start spinning this, and then that gear stops turning. And if you take a look underneath here, that gear's missing about a little more than half of its teeth. Somehow these teeth just completely shredded. You can see them down in there. That's a tooth right there. That's crazy. Oh. Ah, you go. New hardware, let's go. Let's freaking go. New window motor. It's taken like a week to get that part because it's like such a scarce part, I guess. Like only Rock Auto had it that I could find. And it was the cheapest, so I just went with that. I'm gonna clean up this rail with some kind of degreaser, and then yeah, this little section and this thing with some degreaser. Spray it all with WD-40, put it all back together, and pray that it works. Alright, so I got this thing all back together. It's pretty easy, just 3 screws and then a bunch of clamp fitting and stuff, you know. But yeah, it's hopefully ready to go back in the car, and I can have the 2 front windows working, hopefully. We'll see though. So I tested this thing out. It works perfectly, like amazing. So we're gonna go ahead and try and shove this in. I might have to take off this seatbelt thing, but yeah, I'm still gonna take out the seatbelt thing because I'm not even gonna try and worry about that. Alright, so I got this whole thing installed now. I just need to add the door card on, but basically it should work. Here we go. Yeah, I mean that's pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. So I'm just throw this thing back together, I guess. Oh, I cannot believe this right now. I literally left my car sitting for like less than a day. Not even 24 hours. It was up there. Leave it sitting, right? Fucking rat mouse thing builds a nest right here. Fucking chews my wires up. These are all chewed up. That's the speedometer. So now I have 1 gauge in this car, and that's the gas gauge. Not even 24 hours, and they build a fucking nest and eat my wires. What the fuck, dude? That's not what we're dealing with today. Today we're gonna be fixing this old repair here. It looks like it's made out of lead, something. Someone just put a bunch of lead in here. I don't know, or it could be rust, but I sanded down this whole area with a 120 grit. So yeah, I'm gonna do a little bit more with this 120 grit and then go 500. I think 500, and then do like a lot of hand sanding on this area. Get it nice and flat. Obviously, I've never done this before, so this is gonna be interesting. I know I should use a non-porous thing, but I'm just going to use cardboard because that's what I have, and it's probably gonna be fine, right? All right. Oh, I need a flathead for this. All right, so I've cleaned off this surface already. I know I should do this in a controlled environment, but this is what I have, okay? The garage is full of crap right now, so this is all I got. Don't ever do this the way that I'm doing this. Oh, crap, I should have grabbed a stir stick, damn it. Give me like 2 seconds here. Why are there so many bugs? There's like a whole swarm of these small little shitters. Anyways, I got a stir stick. Now, we grab the hardener. I watched a 2-minute video on how to do this, so I'm a professional right now, as you can tell. And we put a little streak on here. Perfect. You even see that? That's what I did. All right. Doors open. All right, so this is gonna fill in all those little pinholes. And that big hole right there. I guess we'll see how that comes out. All right, so I've sanded everything down now. As you can see, this is where that hole was. It actually came out a lot better than I thought it was going to. You can still kind of feel it, but you know, this area down here is really great. I just used that Bondo to fill in all those bigger holes in this patch here. And yeah, it feels really smooth now. I think it should turn out great with just a coat of paint on it. I'm gonna clean off this panel again and prep it for paint. Alright, so I just finished this up. All I gotta do is wait for this paint to dry. As you can see, you can hardly tell that that's even there anymore. I'm really happy with the results. Alright guys, so today we got this little tiny 38cc motor. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with it yet, but I'm gonna make it run because it came out of a chainsaw that we thought had frozen up, but apparently kind of burnt all that plastic. It just kind of gummed up everywhere in there. I took it all apart. Everything looks good. It looks like it's all in good condition. Alright, so I had a little base plate right here. It attaches to the motor on the bottom. You probably can't see it, but the starter is horribly mounted. It doesn't really work that well, so I'll have to do something about that in the future. Alright guys, I think I can get it to run today. Oh, let me set you guys down somewhere. Put some bats on. Oh, I think it's catching on my starter. Damn, that's smoky. I need to open up a door. Yeah, it's catching on the starter. Oh, here we go, a little bit out of there. I didn't tighten that all the way, I don't think. But it runs. Put some Loctite on the flywheel and try just using a drill, I guess. Alright, we got our little setup in the vice grip. This is probably gonna fall out, but I don't really care. We got electric now, so we're not Amish anymore. I'm gonna prime this thing, then turn on the spark. So powerful it knocked the camera off, but it works. It's 100% not getting enough fuel. I have no idea how to adjust this carburetor. Okay, now it should be good, and it shouldn't fall over again. So we definitely need more fuel. I don't know why the flash shut off on my phone, but it's literally rattling the whole table apart, which is absolutely hilarious. Fuck! Well, electric start works. So I think we just need to turn up the fuel. I don't know which one of, there's like two screws. There's a red screw and a white screw. I don't know which one is fuel, so I'm gonna have to look that up. Should be pretty good once we get that tuned. Alright, so today I'm going to clean out this carburetor. We're going to loosen up these 2 bolts, and then pretty much everything should just slide right off. Alright, so I think I found the problem. As you can see, this is the fuel pump. It's actually built into the carburetor, which is interesting. And if you can see that, it's pretty warped. It's probably because gas has been sitting in it, and the gas just kind of deteriorated that, I don't know what you call it, this little plastic layer on top. So I'm probably going to replace that maybe just get a rebuild kit for the whole carb, because they're pretty cheap. They're only like $5 for this carburetor. Alright, so I went ahead and ordered this carb rebuild kit. It should be here in about 3 or 4 days. So yeah, just gotta thug it out for 3 or 4 days. Alright, so I just got the carb rebuild kit. It's for Zama RB-45. Looks like I just need to take off that screw and then the little pin in there. Everything should come out after I pull out that screw. Okay, so I had a really tough time getting this thingy out. It was just stuck on the sides, and I just could not get like a little tiny pick in there or anything, so I had to Dremel a hole in it, use like a little pick, and then push it up, I guess. That's how I got that out. That was a nightmare right there. Alright, so I got the carburetor rebuilt. I normally like to keep all the parts that I used and all the old parts and some of the rebuild kit parts that I didn't use in, like, just in this bag, and then keep it somewhere where you know it is, just in case like it doesn't work. But I'm pretty confident that this is going to work, so yeah. It runs. Alright guys, thank you for watching the video today. Next video is probably going to be painting the bumper, because it's got a few issues, so that'll probably be the next video. But yeah, I'm gonna head out of here because it's starting to rain. So yeah, see you guys whenever I upload next.